So I'm sitting out here, my favorite spot, the field. As you can see, it's a gorgeous place to be. Most of the time it's very, very quiet, other than an occasional dog barking here and there. It's a place where I can come and breathe and get away from just everything. And I'm pretty much sandwiched in between everything. I mean, there's neighborhoods either side, but this place is the place I come when I'm stressed, when I'm feeling emotional and overwhelmed, and when everything is giving to me. Pretty much when I want to snap, this is the place I come to. To be quite honest, 2020 didn't start at all like I had planned for it to start, which is funny because it's not my plan anyway, but I had all these big expectations and hopes and dreams of a new decade because I have spent so many decades in pain and fatigued and quite honestly just trying to survive. And I really wanted 2020 to start out with a bang. And it turns out that January 4th we got a phone call. My husband was let go due to not enough work, and that was our only means of income. We took it okay. We've been through this before. He's in construction, so it is part of the game. So we took it okay and we banded together. But ever since then, everything just seems to be compiling. The amount of stress that I have been under the past month and whatever day this is, I was doing really well. And then 3 days ago, I just lost it. I did nothing but cry. When I am anxious, I get angry. And that is how I present my anxiety and my panic. I get angry. And 2 days ago, I got really angry and frustrated with everybody. I just started sitting there going, why again? And what am I going to do now? Because I cannot go back to pain, and I cannot go back to what life was before. So I have been very hard on myself, not working hard enough, not trying hard enough, having all these great ideas for videos and for the support group, but just can't execute it. And I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated that I've let myself get stressed. Because this morning I woke up to that cold feeling all through your body. Just you cannot get cold and you're... And then you go to sweating and then you're having a cold sweat and then you get nauseous and then your head starts to hurt and you just feel all discombobulated. And it's been a very, very long time since I've had a panic attack. And it's been long enough that I didn't recognize the symptoms and kept going, trying to push, trying to fix things, trying to make it work, trying to get myself together. And it took a couple of friends to remind me. Number one, a very good friend of mine that helps me run the support group reminded me that I was having a panic attack. She calmly told me, Jessica. And it makes me cry because, support is so wonderful, isn't it? But she reminded me that, Jessica, you've been juggling so many balls. You need to take time out and breathe and come back to yourself. And she was right. I was too busy worrying about fixing everything else for everybody and myself and my family, instead of doing what I need to do each day, which is self-care, self-love, reminding myself who I am, reminding myself that I'm brave and that I've survived all my worst days. I've survived them 100%. And I know, without a shadow of doubt, I will survive this and all will be well. You certainly can't help take care of anybody else if you are unwell yourself. And it also took me another very good friend, my bestie, matter of fact. She reminded me that I'm a queen and that I'm precious and that where I've gotten now is because of me, and that I can get through anything that's thrown my way because I'm strong, I'm determined, I'm persistent. I don't like taking no for an answer, and I will never give up, as hard as things can be and seem. And when it feels like the whole world has abandoned you and you're doing it alone and you're lost and you're confused and you're overwhelmed, let me be that friend for you. Let me say to you, take time to breathe. Take time to love yourself and remind yourself that you have survived 100% of your worst days and that you will survive this too. And as bad as the pain is and as horrible as the symptoms are, you're not alone. There are so many of us stressed, overwhelmed, in pain and fatigued, and we're in it together. And I believe that supporting one another is the most precious gift we can give somebody other than love. And love is the best kind of support. So if you're stressed, overwhelmed, take time to breathe. Go to your happy place. Go outside, get some fresh air. I know it's Arctic in a lot of places right now, and I know it's raining and all kinds of weather outside. Take time to go outside, breathe in the wonderful air, and just close your eyes and just talk to yourself in a kind, loving way, and that all is well, and you're going to get through this. And if you find yourself needing some extra support and friends, I know a perfect place you can go, and that's my support group on Facebook called In Spite of Fibromyalgia. I also have a page, but there is a support group. Just go on there, answer 3 short questions, and you will be joined up to one of the most fabulous support groups on Facebook. You'll get some wonderful knowledge and meet some awesome people who are there to lift you up and give you some kind, loving words. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get notified when new videos come out each week. And I love each of you. I really, truly do love each of you. And remember, you're not alone.